What's up, guys? It's Tom here for PhilandTomPlus.com.
And it's Phil.
Janine.
And today we're just going to talk about, for about 10 minutes, what's been going on in our business this week. And do you want to kick it off?
Well, for the last couple of months we invested in training on, I might have a bit of a cough here, guys, so forgive me for that. Yeah, last couple of months invested in learning about, well, not just learning, but I guess deep learning in sales funnels. I'm not sure if people have heard of that, but a sales funnel is where you develop a product and you advertise that product, sell that product. You basically build a list, with that sales funnel. And I couldn't help but think that a sales funnel, I know this is in the different things that we've done in life. For example, we've built things, we've invested in, property, invested in stocks and shares, these sorts of things. And I just thought for, people today, what's really relevant and probably some of the most valuable education that you can get. Now, we could talk about online education, but this is a specific part of online education, which is building a sales funnel. So I guess what I was thinking that, wow, now you're a younger person, Tom, you're at 24, and when we were starting out at 24, it was all about, getting a property and stuff like that. But I can't help but think from my investment brain or business building brain that, for a young person in today's world, which is a lot, it's challenging, it's complicated, there's a lot of stuff going on, that to actually, settle and say, right, I'm going to build something online, and to actually get the point where you say, I'm going to build my own sales funnel, and build it right. Now, that's a bit of a challenge. Who knows how to build it right? There's all these different people out there. Well, I think we hit on a guy who knows how to build them right. And he's a bit of a scientist, with it. And I'm just writing a blog post now, which is all about a sales funnel and how it can be a six-figure asset. And when you think about, what it costs to get involved in education and what it costs to, buy properties or do anything that's of a financial nature where you want to get ahead. I mean, it costs a lot of money, to buy properties and, maybe to build a stock portfolio. But to build a sales funnel, look, it's going to cost a little bit of money, but it's certainly not in the, I don't think it's in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't think it's in the tens of thousands of dollars, but it's just a great place for people to start. And it always comes back to me. I keep thinking, I'm thinking of Louise, that's my daughter. She says, well, she hadn't said it recently, but she said, how do you make money online? How do you explain that in a nutshell? And I always keep, and I don't mind repeating it if people have heard it before, but it's just that there's the yin and the yang, and there's the in-breath, the out-breath. And I think that part of that breath, whether it's the in or the out, is a sales funnel, having your own product, your own sales funnel. And sometimes people, again, need to develop confidence to actually, get to that point. Now, you've been on the course. How have you? We're in the last week. I feel it's been pretty intense. I felt a bit of pressure, a lot of pressure, especially in the mid part. You've picked up the slack. How have you found it?
Well, probably for the first 5 to 6 weeks, I didn't know what was going on. But then we had a good thing where he refocused and he said, don't focus on that, get rid of it, go away. He said, focus on this. You guys are ready for that. And that's what we've been doing. And since then, we've progressed. And I've been working on, I got a capture page, I think, and he's looked over it and he's looked at the words, and I think it's pretty solid, ready to go. And we've been working on a VSL, which is a video sales letter, a script of it. And because the training's so good, I've been able to start that and then come back to him, and he's been able to tweak it and put us on the right track. So I think we're in a good position. That's what I've been working on, the VSL. That's my job now.
And what about you, Janine? How have you found it?
Oh, I found it very interesting. I mean, besides from the fact that I love the way he delivers his product,
That's
and
true.
you're definitely getting bang for your buck. And he gives you.
There's no hookers in this course. See what I did there? Bang for your buck, bang.
Right. Okay. Oh, really. The interesting thing has been, besides from the specific nature of the course, is how it's actually developed or, overlapped our whole sort of business structure and made us actually sit back and take a look and redefine where we're spending our time, where we're putting our money, and where our focus should be. So I think we could probably say we're a bit all over the shop in one respect, but now we've got a more focused.
Where were we all over the shop, do you think?
I think we were probably all over the shop about exactly with the back end product that we had in mind. How we were going to get there from step 1 to step 4 or step 1 to step 10. How many steps you put in the middle, So he's refocused.
What's a back end product for the people that are listening?
Let's qualify that.
Well, the back end product, in a nutshell, is just the economics that makes your business profitable. There you go. I'm going to waffle on about it.
There you go. So that's I think we've all been confronted in different areas, and we've all, and I think that we've all grown from it. So I think it's been good.
I myself I'm an inch taller.
You are. You have. I have noticed that, Tom. You'll be able to not wear those high heels anymore. It'll be great.
And so probably one of the exciting things for us was the actual product that we're building is a video natured type product, and there's a plethora of video products out there, but this guy he's got this knack of really slicing and dicing and separating the skill sets from the average person. And I must admit, Janine, when we were listening to that, we'll call him an 8-figure earner yesterday, and his list building strategies, the other guy that we've been taught from, he really is coming from a higher level of education, I believe.
Oh, I think that the two differences are the markets that they're appealing to. One is just appealing to a broad. He really is appealing to the newbie person. And not to say that what he's offering is not good. What he's offering is good. Yeah. But I mean, and you have to go through the whole process anyway. Because, I mean, you can't just become an expert, because if someone started doing Tom is just so riveted with his conversation. I wish we actually had video on this, because he's just laying there rolling his eyes and he's thinking,
what were you working on
why are we talking about this? It's a podcast. It's not supposed to be talking about this crap.
What were you working on yesterday? Is it some Tom Spartan stuff, which is your brand?
Look, I had the monumental task and very difficult
can we do the spit the dummy
thing? A very difficult task. I was playing a video game yesterday, Dad. It was very tough.
Yesterday?
I had to go and pick up a video game. I had to download it, I had to install it, and I had to play it. I had to share it with people.
Right.
It's a very tough life, Dad.
And he had a little 2-year-old dummy spit.
Oh, I had a dummy spit.
Really? Right.
Well, let me tell you why.
A tantrum.
Back in my day, okay, I said it, back in my day, okay, you could buy a game, you put it in the fucking console, and you play the motherfucker. It's fucking fantastic. Now, you have to put it in, you have to get offline, because if you don't get offline, it will take a year to install, and you have to sit there and wait for it to install. Then, I've got to download the DLC. Okay, so it's fucking, that's going to take a while, because our internet is so poo. Anyway, like a dumb shit, I forgot that every game in this modern world has a day 1 update. And this is something that you need the internet for. Now, because our internet is atrocious, I finished the install, and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to shut down my computer.
I'm ready to play the game. Shut down my computer, get the recording ready. The computer's ready to go. It's rested. That took about half an hour. I go to play it. You need to update it. It says you need to update it, and it's loading the update. And please don't be over a gig. Please don't be over a gig. Because if it's over a gig without internet, I'm going to be waiting 40 years before I play this game. And it was 3.8 gig, and I started.
So you started crying.
Started crying.
Crying. 2-year-old tantrum.
C's, a lot of C's. It was brutal.
I mean, it really was the 2-year-old tantrum.
Magnificent.
Because I didn't know if he was actually relating to the video, because I didn't know if he'd started recording, and I heard this through the doorway. You've got to be even kidding me. You've got to be even kidding. It just went on, and I'm thinking, I don't think that's part of the recording.
Anyway, I got a video out of that little thing, and it's going to be quite funny.
Yes, it is, because after a while he did realise that it really wasn't that bad. So
I came up with a term called the bitch point. So every time I complain about something that is ridiculous, like I have to wait to play a video game, I get a bitch point. And I put it in a video, and I'm going to put bitch points around it. So I'm probably going to have about 50 bitch points by the end of that 15-minute video.
yes, so there you go. So that was Tom's day yesterday.
It's a tough life. I've got to play video games and talk about.
You know what? These first world problems that we didn't have when I was growing up. I mean, I don't know how you guys can cope with it.
Don't even talk to me. See, you fucking the arrogance of every past generation. You think you're so good and mighty.
You will do it. You will do it.
Fuck.
You will
know
do
what?
it too.
I always say I hate it, right? And I've always said I will never be like that. I will always be
You just
on
said
the modern
in my
because
day.
I hate when people bag
You just said
the modern.
in my day. You said, and you said,
No,
and I
that
said
was,
it.
I did it for a joke. Now, let me finish the story. I don't like when people bag the modern doing suck, current generation sucks. However, I have found myself doing it because guess what? Now I say, you know what? It's true. Cartoons these days, they fucking suck. And back when me and Louise were kids, they were awesome. And now you go watch them and they suck.
See?
I'm just saying, this generation is awesome. Not my generation. Is it still my generation? It's not. It's like Generation Z now. Or something.
I don't know.
Anyway,
what are
it's
you
really good.
what?
It's really good. There's this YouTube channel. It's called the Fine Brothers and React, and they have kids react, teens react, and elders react. So elders react to stuff like react to video games, and they're like, oh my god, what the hell's going on? Then you got teens react. That's closer to me. But then you got kids, and they show them like a VCR, and they're like, what the fuck is this? This is how you should watch. Don't you just get on Netflix and it's all there, and you have to rewind it before you return it? And it's interesting seeing the differences.
Rewind?
What's that?
Exactly. Where's the skip button? Where's the scene selection?
Hey, there's no ads on this.
And they just have no idea.
Yeah.
Like their world is YouTube.
Instant.
Yeah, their world is YouTube, Netflix.
Yeah.
Everything's quick. They've all got an iPad. They're all that's like their TV, their iPad.
Yeah.
It's weird. Anyway, that's cool.
There you go. Well, that's it for us this
That's
week.
it, yeah.
So everyone have a great weekend. I hope you got something out of that, a bit of everything. And we will talk to you next week.
See you
Bye.
later.